Hello and welcome back to Wait a Fight, and look who it is! My old friend Andy!
It's been a while.
It's been a long time, too long, one would say.
Not long enough, some other people would say.
Well, yeah, Ian Davis would say that. But yes, we are back for a Deadzone Battle Report, retreading something that we are, I was going to say something we are familiar with. So we are going to have a little talk through our strike teams. What mission are we playing today? Uplink. So we've got a big satellite dish right in the middle of the board. I've got lots of fast things in my list, as I'll tell you in a minute, and hopefully I'll be able to get onto that uplink fairly quickly. And what are you bringing today?
I'm bringing the Veer-Myn, obviously.
Oh,
The rats are back.
Is our good friend going to make an appearance? Two knives!
He is
He's
there.
in the list.
He's in the list.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right,
yeah,
well.
he's there. He's there.
well, do you want to talk us through who have you got in charge then? Who's the leading your list
So
today?
I'm going a little unconventional for me. Normally I take a progenitor or sometimes
Okay.
someone who's the one with the big claws? I remember. Yeah,
Pack leader?
Pack leader, that's the one. But today I'm going brood mother.
Right.
So two reasons for that. One, she's no slouch actually when it comes to dealing out some pain. I know
Right.
you're running enforcers, so none of your guys are going to be above size 2.
No.
So, and she is size 2, so that's kind of useful.
Right.
She fights reasonably, and she's also got a chem staff, short range, but it burns. And I'm thinking I'll use a bit of smoke. It burns is okay, locks models down as well, takes off your armor for those that've got it. So that's my idea. Also, I really like taking Tactician 2 models. I think splats are key. When I can, I'll always take a Tac 2 model just to get that extra splat, because with the Veer-Myn, an extra move dice or an extra activation is like massive when you're fighting a faction with a strike team with less models and more models.
I suppose I'm quite, as you'll see in a minute when we go through mine, I'm quite gunliney today. So you quite close combat orientated.
I am. I mean, normally when I run my Veer-Myn, I am quite close combat orientated, but exactly that. So, the extra activations and the move dice to sort of hopefully kill your guys before they get to shoot.
Yeah.
That is obviously worth its weight in gold, because I think I would expect that your shooting will take off one of my models pretty much every time. So it's fine for round 1. I can take soak a bit, but round 2 and 3, if I haven't dealt with your shooting, I've got nothing left.
Yeah.
So that's my thought.
They are quite shooty Pathfinders. I mean, the leader splat, as we see, will give them some extra shooting.
But a bit fragile as well, because there's no armour, of course.
Yeah.
Means that they can. Although the survive's good, they can.
Yeah, so the bulk of my army is going to be kind of a gunline, I would imagine. So what are you running in the bulk of your list then?
So I've got a few thralls. I've got 3 thralls.
Oh, I hate thralls. No victory points, are they?
No victory points. They're rubbish at everything they do. They can't shoot. They only fight on 6s. So they can nip at people. But I really take them for objective grabbers. So I'm aiming to plonk them either on the 1-point objectives for ease, or maybe run them up the tower, because they're kind of sacrificial at 0 VP.
And you've got that beautiful move, but
It's still
that
2-3
move base 2-3 move is great, isn't it? Kind of across the board, isn't it, on your army?
Yeah, and even if they do die, there's 2 advantages to that. That it is no victory points for you, but also it's taken a model of yours to kill me.
Yeah.
So it's stopped them killing something better. So
and in the past as well, you've kind of ganged them up and jumped on me, and I think a couple together.
Yeah, the 6s. If you manage to get like 5 or 6 dice, you've moved in, you got a friend against a wounded Pathfinder or something.
Yeah.
Even on 6s, you can get lucky on you and do some damage, because if you're typically only rolling 3 dice to survive, then if I'm rolling 6, I've got a chance there.
Yeah.
And even if it's just, like I say, nipping away at them and sort of doing a wound and next turn killing them, it all counts.
Yeah. I think looking at your list though, I'm most worried about your kind of Night Terror. Which platform are you bringing today with that?
So I'm bringing a Night Terror with Spitter. I don't normally run one of those. It's something that Ian Davis, I remember a few years ago, was saying he pretty much likes them. And I think I put it in, I knew you had your jet bikes, and I knew you had your Nova Shock. So I was a bit worried about having no AP. Normally I have no AP in my list at all, so I put a little bit in today. But the main reason I put it in was it's got a reasonable range at range 5, but it's also got prey. So as long as I get a hit, even if I don't injure you, I put that prey on you, which means then when I do go in with my thralls or my stalkers, I'm getting another dice as well.
A shed load of stalkers, aren't you?
Yeah,
stalkers you got there.
So I've actually got, how many have I got? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 stalkers.
9 stalkers. That's almost as big as my whole army.
I do love a stalker. 9 stalkers, including 2 knives, obviously.
Yeah.
3 of them are running smoke grenades. So idea is get them first round, throw a few smoke grenades down on sort of midline around the objectives. Try and either block squares or make that shield of -1 all around. And if that stays for a couple of rounds, that would be great. It just allows me to get up without being hit. So ideally I'll get out first activations, drop one or 2 of them.
It's the bane of the gun line, the smoke grenade. I definitely think that will come into play.
And also for my guys, I mean, the firing I do have is it burns, so there's no modifiers on that. So as long as I can see something in the cube, then I can still fire into it. Also, it probably doesn't matter too much because mine are range 2, so I'm not going to probably be shooting you first round anyway. So the idea with the stalkers is that they are the multifunction. They get up there quick. They can grab objectives. They can use items, so pick up a grenade or something like that. And also they're pretty tasty in combat. They fight on 4s. So obviously, as their speed allows them to be getting into combat pretty easily, I'm likely to be rolling 4 dice on 4s, and your guys will be surviving on 3 dice on 4s. So already I've got an advantage there, even without any extra dice.
And with 9 of them, you're going to get numbers into combat as well. So you're going to have like friend bonuses and things like that.
Yeah, hopefully. And it makes it quite nervous for you to even if you survive, to move out the cube and get a clear shot back. You're a little bit nervous if I'm fighting on 4s. And you're surviving on 4s, because all right, you might get out, but if you get wounded or even killed, no armor on most of your Pathfinders. I think I like running stalkers. I find them really helpful. The question is, can I keep them alive through rounds 1 and 2 again? Because if you can eliminate 1 for 1 on my models, then I won't have anything left. I've got to win the game really by round 3, otherwise I'll have very little left typically.
And to round off your list, you've got 2 big boys, haven't you?
Yeah, so I brought the Brood Mother, so I thought I'd bring the Brood Guard. 2 Brood Guard.
Very thematic. I like it a lot.
I've used them for a long time. And they're pretty solid fellas. So they've got...
they look scary.
They look scary. They look more scary than they are in some ways, because they're only size 1. But they do have 2 hit points, 1 armor, fight on 4s. So that's pretty nice.
And they've still got that 2-3 move as well.
Still got the 2-3 move. They've got Chem. They're basically similar to the Brood Mother. They've got Chem Thrower, so I get the AP. Sorry, the AP. I get the It Burns on that, and then they have this Halberd with AP1 Smash 1. So that's important because it gives them an extra dice in combat. And I've given them both Combat Blades as well, which is a 1-use Frenzy 1 attack. So my idea is I get 1 good hit, and then hopefully I can also It Burns another cube, or get a move dice to get a second fight if I win the first one. So I can hopefully take out 1 or 2 models before they die. And they're only actually 2 VPs each. So even if they do go, a lot of your models are going to be 2 or 3 VPs. So as long as I can take out at least 1 model each, and ideally 2, then I'll be happy. And that model count advantage that I have should allow me to push through to victory, I'm hoping.
Oh, my list is a thematic list where I've tried to focus as clean as the Pathfinders as I can. So I've got 5 Pathfinders. 3 of them have the pistols, because they are only 1 victory point, and they're going to be scouting forwards anyway, so the range difference doesn't really matter.
And my guys are going to be up quick.
Yeah, and there's still tag as well, so I can use my splat, because I'm taking the Pathfinder Sergeant, and his splat allows me to, which they're all kind of replacing the tag rifle special rule, really. So he can choose to either use weight of fire 3 or give an extra dice, so that option there, and all my Pathfinders having that tag weapon is quite useful. I've taken the Forward Observer. Again, I think that's quite thematic to go with the Pathfinders. He's up there checking out what's going on, advance of the army. The good thing about him is he's carrying a frag weapon, an indirect weapon, which is useful against Horde. So I put him in there. I did have a sniper in there originally, but he kind of replaced that sniper. And because the Pathfinder Sergeant's only attack 1, he is bringing a comms relay for me. So he's going to give me that extra dice, extra activation every turn that he's alive on the board.
And that's kind of good, because if you that shooting advantage that you have, if you can take my models off before they do anything, that's the key, I think.
Yeah. I am taking a Nova Shock, again, for the frag. He's frag 4, and he comes on a really nice Survive 3 Armor 2 platform. So that Nova Shock really should stick around. I don't really need to worry too much about cover for him too much. I can kind of stomp him into the open where he needs to be. So he's going to be going in the centre of the line, kind of anchoring the rest of the gun line and kind of stomping forward into range. Then I've got my bit of mobility with my 3 bikes. So I'm taking 2 with the rifle, 1 with the missile launcher. And they are going to be duck and cover, really. So they're going to shoot and scoot. Hopefully they're going to pick targets off from height and then be able to dash forward onto objectives as and when I need them to. But that is my 200 points of Pathfinders. My plan is to kind of gun line up, whittle down as many of your kind of front lines as I can, and like I say, see if I can pick up some fast objectives. Recon test then.
Right. I'm on 4s, you're on 3s.
Yeah. Okay.
My blue dice. Let's see if I can get these 8s. You ready?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, it started! I mean, it's only 1 8, but I'll be a mighty 3 successes.
3 successes, and I'm on 3s. So I got all of them.
5.
5 successes. Just when it was our battle.
That's your 1 extra activation.
So that's my forward observer, yeah, and then I get let's not get rid of that, I think. And that probably.
Don't want to do a fighty?
No.
Against my ratty.
Oh
God. It's going to be absolutely ruined.
Right, there we go.
Right, and mine, I've got Broodmother, so it gives me 5. Ooh.
Look, I have shoots.
I don't know if I want all of those shoots. I will keep... most of my weapons are frag, though, but if I get into a fight, those extra dice would be very useful. I think I want some moves, so I'm going to get rid of 2 shoots. Yeah, that I'll live with that. Yeah, that's okay.
Quite nice.
Okay, this is set up for the Enforcers after the scout move, and you'll notice this guy has got a little bit further because he got a recon roll move as well, so he's up there. So he's a Pathfinder with a tag rifle, another tag rifle on the bridge. My leader's down there. 2 Pathfinder jet bikes there. Nova Shock's hiding in there. Pistols have scouted forwards into the woodland. Another jet bike up there. That's the missile launcher one. Then I've got Pathfinder down there with a pistol and the forward observer there. Veer-Myn side of the table, we have got some crawlers and some thralls, the Night Terror there, Brood Guard and some more crawlers and thralls. In there is the Broodmother. Are they stalkers, them things? They're all stalkers, these, sorry, there's no crawlers, they're all stalkers. And then some more there, Brood Guard and things like that there. Wonderful. Okay, so my first turn, I am going to use this Pathfinder who's furthest forward, and he's going to shoot down under there at that stalker there.
My poor ratty alone.
Let's see how this goes.
Right, so he shoots on a 4. There we go. So we've got 2.
Oh, that's alright, I can live with that. I kind of want to. He's got I'm going to throw a dice in to keep him alive because he does have a smoke grenade. This dude down there on the floor. Okay. I am surviving on 5s.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, just wounded. Okay.
I'm going to shoot dice and try and finish him off.
No.
Yes. That's better.
I'm toast.
Oh.
Well, okay, I'm not bothering with the dice this time.
I did threaten these white dice earlier, so there we go, so 6.
Save 2, but nowhere near enough. He is toast. 1 victory point, Hal.
Oh, yes.
And that Pathfinder has just moved up the stack through a hatch. There's definitely hatches in there.
Which doesn't exist.
There's definitely hatches in there. So Andy has moved up that thrall to there. He couldn't get to him on this turn. And then I have moved this jet bike up that's going to try a shot down at that stalker at the back down there.
This one?
Yep, that's the one.
3 with height.
Yeah.
And it has weight of fire 1, shooting on 4s. Sorry.
Sorry?
You know what they were?
No. One was an extra dice, which I'm going to use to try and keep him alive.
Weight of fire 1. Hit 4 times.
I'm not going to use the dice to keep him alive. I think he's toast, unfortunately. A 1-8. Oh! I should have used it. No, he's still dead. Right, and I'll throw a dice into that.
So, Night Terror, is it that fella?
Night Terror with heavy chem spitter. I don't think I've ever used one of these, so I'm relying on Ian Davies' advice from about 3 years ago to say these aren't as bad as I thought.
So it's shooting the jet bike that's just fired, yeah?
Yeah, so I get the 1 extra for height, not the clear shot, and I'm throwing extra dice into it to give me 5 dice, hitting on 5s. It does have prey, so I'll be able to mark it as being an extra dice in combat when I move someone into combat with it.
Okay, let's see how it goes.
Oh, it's a nice roll.
Gee
It's a
whiz.
nice roll. 1-8. Oh, so it's 4 hits, AP 3, so your armor of 1 doesn't count.
Okay, so I survive on 4 and I'm resilient 1. I need an 8 here. You know what? I'm going to put a dice in this.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I got an 8.
You got 3 at the minute.
Save 3.
And
save
you have got a resilient 1. So your 8 hasn't been, neither of them has been re-rolled actually.
Right. So,
So you need another save of 4+ to take no damage, otherwise you'll get wounded.
yeah. Whoa!
No
there
damage.
we go. 4.
But you are prayed, so we have to.
I have a prey marker next to me here. I'll put it on his base.
So my jet bike evaded back out of the way, and I think he's going to go with a shoot dice. Is that right?
Yep, I'm going to shoot the little dude who climbed up into that building.
Oh, yeah.
Take 5s, just 3 dice here. No hits.
Yeah, I don't need to roll.
So no need to roll a survive. Let me just.
I think you need to hit it at least once to hit prey.
So this bike, with its missile launcher, is going to return fire across there at that Night Terror. So it's not got any height advantage or anything like that at the minute, but it might move afterwards. The missile launcher shot across, put some hits on it, but with a dice, managed to avoid any wounds.
Tough took 1 off, didn't it? And then I re-rolled with my command dice.
And then we've got the bike just scooched down there. Going for a run on the relay, maybe next turn. So Stalker's just run up there, that one there, and thrown a smoke grenade into that cube there, filling it with smoke, which is going to hamper my shooting a touch. So the forward observer has dropped down a cube with a move dice because he wants to use a long action to fire his grenade launcher up at that Night Terror.
That's
so
a bit
that's
annoying because you're going to bounce me around.
what's going to happen now, and hopefully that Night Terror is going to fall to his death.
Well, to his wounding.
To his death. Let's say death. He's absolutely fine. He landed on a squidgy bit of marshland or something. Yeah, he's fine. So another crawler's moved up there. Stalker. I keep mixing them up.
And just lob his smoke grenade onto.
Where's it going to go?
I'll put it on the objective cube.
Good thinking, yeah.
So roll him to hit the objective cube. He hits it. Only needs 1 success, so that.
So another smoke grenade out there. Ugh. So the Nova Shock has moved up with a move dice. He picks up a medikit on his way, and now he's going to frag that Stalker there. So that rat got smoked by the heavy fusion gun. Let's see. I'm keeping my distance in a minute, and it's frustrating Andy, I think, because
A little bit.
because I'm hiding.
1, 2, 3. I'm just going to run up here and see what this item is.
Okay.
With 2 knives.
2 knives!
And he's got a medipack because he does not want to die.
2 knives! Oh, he's back.
He never went away.
Do not.
He never went away.
Do not fall for any Dread Pathzone cheap imitations of 2 knives. Tyler, I see you. This is the OG 2 knives. Pathfinder's moved out of the woods there, and he's going to shoot across at the guy hiding by the crashed plane. So he picks up a wound there from that Pathfinder. Back to you.
Everyone on this side has kind of already been, so he'll just move and stop.
Is he going to take his grenade with him?
He'll take his grenade, but he'll just move and stop there. Right, actually, you can go 3, can't you? I don't know why I keep moving people less than they need to. So move up there. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Pathfinder there, because there's always smoke at the minute. He's just climbed up there, hopefully to get some shots.
We can't shoot yet.
So you can't shoot yet, no. He'll get some shots next turn, hopefully. Rat's moving up under the cover of smoke, so he moves up to there. Pathfinder discovers some intel. That's what they're there for. Jumping up and finding that there. So Broodguard's moved up, and what's he gonna do?
Fire his chem thrower from his wrist up onto this guy. So only got range 2, but 1, 2 onto your guy. Just got the intel.
And smoke does not save me here, so
it'll just be a normal 3 dice shoot. 1 hit, so you have to make a save. You don't get the armor.
Nope. My survive is 4, which he does.
Ugh. You missed the song, but the cube is on fine.
I can do it again. No.
I think it was a one-time deal.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I'm embarrassed I even did it.
So he survived, but he's potentially burn to death next turn. So this bike's going to move up, and it's going to use its Dominator rifle to fire down at that crawler, not the Broodguard. We're going to lose some dice because of smoke, sadly.
So you get +1 for height, -1 for smoke.
Yeah.
Right, okay, here we go.
Oh, dear. So that's 4 hits.
hits.
You don't get your weight of fire. You don't need it.
Oh,
3
he's
survives.
okay.
3 survives. Come on, come on. Yes!
He's
He
fine.
loves it. Blue dice for the win.
How annoying.
So Andy is just in the process of moving up. So a thrall has used a move dice to get onto that objective. We've got another crawler there. So he's a stalker, sorry. A stalker who's picked up some ammo on his way up to there.
2, 3.
Broodguard is going
Broodguard in here.
in there. Okay.
And then I'm going to move my... Do I even bother moving my
What's that, your Broodmother?
Broodmother? She's just going to end up dying.
Chill at the back. Okay, Broodmother has gone in there. Right. So that is the end of round 1. Enforcers are more or less intact. Have you killed anyone? No. So they're fully intact. That's it's a very rare occurrence for me to finish a turn with no casualties. The rats have only taken 3 casualties.
Only 3?
But managed to get onto an objective, but they are in a menacing position. So I suppose we need to do the smoke, don't we?
We do need to see smoke.
And it's all going to dissipate now, hopefully. Smoke has dissipated at the end of this turn. Right, ready to roll some command dice.
Right, last 2 command dice. So I've got my 1 extra activation. I didn't use it this turn. And then I've got a splat
Don't
shoot.
forget you can use it for rerolls as well.
Yeah, I think I am going to keep those because they look quite tasty.
Okay, yeah, you've got the shoot. That's what you want. Oh,
Move.
oh, 2 moves. We're definitely keeping those. I don't know if I need 3. Oh, it's tempting. I'm going to keep 2 and re-roll 1. I'm actually very happy with that
Wow,
combo.
this is going to be
Okay.
awkward for me.
You do get to go first.
Yeah.
My first action is to move this Pathfinder out. He's moved to the edge of the platform, and he's going to clear shot down onto that stalker.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's so difficult for me to remember.
Oh, I mean,
Okay.
fine.
Right, lots.
Oh, I got overexcited. I actually could potentially.
So I've got 2 8s. No, double 1.
I survived 4 of them.
And
Oh, I'm actually only wounded.
5.
You've got no way of fire.
No.
I'm actually only wounded. How is that even
Blue
a
dice.
thing? Oh,
That was not to plan.
sorry. I got a bit overexcited and started putting my as if he was already dead, but he wasn't.
Okay, so I better use a shoot dice to do it again.
I count that as a win already, making you use a shoot dice.
I know.
6.
6 dice. Oh, I'll drop one out.
No, only 5 hits this time.
Yeah, 5 hits. No way to fire. Unbelievable.
3, 4 is enough to kill him.
Good God. Good God, man.
Another victory point for you.
That seems like a hard-won victory point.
Did you do that right?
So the missile launcher with an extra activation is jumping up and trying to shoot down at that brood guard. See if I can roll a bit better this time. Actually, I rolled all right. See if Andy can roll a bit worse this time. Here we go.
No fragments, is there?
No.
Oh! So my armor. Oh, it's AP, isn't it? So I do have to save 1 on a 5. Oh, I have saved. And he's not bounced around. That's the thing I was thinking. I was thinking they're frag, but they're not.
They're not frag, no.
Oh, and he's cackling now because everyone's in range to kick Botty. Let's see where they go.
I think we're going to start with this dude.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was in there. Rude guy.
Oh, we're going to start with that dude. That's a good question. Let's start with this dude.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, and a move dice to get him up.
Oh, you are going after my missile launcher.
Okay.
EAP takes up my armour, so.
Yeah. So 4s. Oh, 2 8s.
Are you having a laugh?
So
that's
I
a
don't
dead
need
jet
the
vibe.
frenzy. So 6, 7 hits.
7 hits. Well, I've got 4 dice because I'm bigger. I'm surviving on 4s, and I've got resilient 1.
Save 2, and then you got resilient 1.
You never know. This might be an 8. It's not.
It's another
Save
5,
3.
but you take 4 wounds.
Yeah, that.
Brood guard smashes a 3 victory point jet bike.
That's what he's here for.
And he's going to do an extra activation.
Yeah, I am. How did you know that?
Oh.
How?
The other brood guard?
You are a smart lad to know that I was going to do an extra activation there.
I'm predicting. My prediction is there at brood guard, but I might be wrong.
I think it will be the brood guard.
Yeah, they're pretty mean, aren't they?
They are. So he is going to fire with his range 2 chem thrower.
Yeah.
Onto. Ooh, tempting. Do I fire onto him or do I fire onto him?
Okay.
I think I'm going to fire onto him.
Okay. Nova shock.
Okay, Nova shock. So it's just a standard dice roll, no modifiers. Hits on 5s. Oh, 3 hits. 3 hits.
Nova shock survives on a 3.
And he's got armor
2
too.
points of armor. Yeah.
So he saves all that, but he's on fire. On fire, not me.
No. Does it matter that I'm on fire in combat though?
No.
No, right.
Only
okay.
when you activate.
So he's run out, and now he's going to poke him with his power halberd.
Power halberd.
Oh no.
So what are we doing? See what we're doing, Andy. Okay, so I got 5 dice with frenzy 1. I'm hitting on 4s.
Okay.
That I need the frenzy 1 again. That's all hits. 5 hits.
New dice. 5 hits. Okay, so he is going to use survives. So he's got
3 in it.
3.
So 1's missed. But at the moment, your armor will keep you alive on that.
Yeah.
So 1 extra point of armor.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a draw, a locked combat.
So this Pathfinder with a tag rifle there is going to shoot down at that stalker there. He's got height. He's going to use his splat to give him an extra dice as well. So for 5 dice.
Oh, that was an 8. You don't have any weight of fire, do you? No, you had a different. So 5. Oh, I'm on 5 to survive. No, only 2, so I'm still toast.
Okay, so the Nightmare's stood up, and now it's going to shoot. Who's it going to shoot at?
It's going to shoot up at here. The Night Terror is going to shoot up at that guy.
Oh, Night Terror, yeah, okay.
So it's just a normal shoot. I want to put the prey on him, basically. So I just need to get a success. I get 2 successes and an 8. 3 successes. Okay, yes. So
Okay, surviving on
4s for that guy, isn't it?
4s, yeah. 2, he's wounded.
He's wounded and prayed. That actually makes him a very tasty subject now. 1, 2, dash from above!
Oh no.
He's coming in with his little medipack just in case. He's going to come in and chop out of that dude there.
Oh no.
Just 2 hits.
Oh, he's fine.
Oh, he's fine, yeah, he's fine. So, 2 knives. He's just keeping him busy, just keeping him occupied.
Knives is just playing distraction at the minute. He's playing with his victims.
He's got LARP knives.
Yeah, he's waiting for the barbecue to take over before he.
Yeah, they're actually not
does the
knives
carving.
he's holding. They're those little forks you put in a corner of the pot.
That's what's happening there. To get out, and now he's gonna frag onto the back of that guy there. So it's frag 4.
Just one, so my armour saves it, but you do bounce me.
So whiffy.
So 1 is there. 1, 2. Oh, that's not a great spot for me.
So I've just managed to bounce him. Terrible rolling.
Onto this dude.
Yep.
So I get 3 base. You're wounded. You've prayed, and I've moved you. So I get 6 dice.
Yikes! He fights on a 6, surely.
I do fight on a 6.
Thank goodness for that.
I do fight on a 6.
It does not matter with the blue dice, so let's see.
Oh, thank God for a whiff.
Literally nothing. That is incredibly disappointing.
Pistol clear-shotting the bounced Broodguard, giving him 6 dice.
You could even throw another in if you want.
Let's see if I'm getting 1s this time.
So I'm using an extra dice for 7 dice, and he shoots on a 4.
Oh!
All them 3s.
That's a lot of whiffs. You should have had the weight of fire splat.
I should. I can't use it with a pistol, can I? Oh, yeah, tag pistol.
Yeah, you
use
can.
it, yeah.
But you'd already used it before.
Come on, another 8. Oh, well, 3 hits. 3 hits.
I have got armour 1, so I need to save 2 of them on 5s. So I'm wounded.
Well, that's
I'm going to use my splat dice, my shoot dice
Yeah,
to
to
try and save another one. Yes! So
Okay,
no,
so he's not wounded.
no wounds.
Right, another day with a horrible whiffy roll. So move dice has just taken that stalker into these 2 guys.
So it'll be 4 versus 4. I get 1 for moving and you get 1 for a friend.
Yeah. Friend.
3 hits on the one with the rifle because he's the front one.
Yeah. Surviving.
Oh, he takes a wound.
He does.
He manages to survive but takes a wound for his trouble. I was so successful with the pistol last time. This other Pathfinder's moved to try and clear shot this guy because when he stands up, he's just going to kill us so hard.
5 dice 4s. Oh, that's a bit errant out the back there.
Yeah, let's try that again.
Just 2. So armour saves me on one of them. And yeah, I don't take a wound. Well, he's soaking up your shots at least.
Swear to God.
Okay, so he's fighting round the steps against 2 knives there. Oh no, he's not fighting against 2 knives, is he? He's fighting with 2 knives.
With 2 knives. 2 knives best friend. He's absolutely fine with it.
They're competing over the barbecue.
Yeah. And I am on force.
No!
That's alright so far. 4 hits.
Okay, I saw him first.
Oh! He's dead! He's dead.
Forward observer is going to avenge that death there by fragging that cube with the 2 guys in. I decided the frag's better, but he's too close where he was, so I'm going to need to move him back using a move dice because it's a long action to do that indirect. So that's what's happened. He's used his move dice there.
Hit the cube, 1 dice. Needs 1 success of 4.
No! He's missed! So it does
Unbelievable.
scatter though, because it might do something.
I don't think
So
so.
unless it gets an 8, it'll hit the thrall.
Oh, so close.
Okay, so Thrall moves up to a double Thrall action.
Yeah, so it's going to give him 3 dice base, 1 for moving in 4, 1 for a friend 5, 1 for prey 6, 1 for wounded 7.
No, I think we're looking at a dead Pathfinder
But it's
here.
6s. I need 1 wound.
I'm going to survive on 4s.
He needs 1 wound. Come on. He's got 2 with an 8. Oh, come on, 8 train. Oh, 3 hits. Come on, he's got to kill him. Got to
On
kill him.
4s.
Oh, he's killed him. He's got no armor, have you?
Just no armor.
Oh, fuck.
He's gone. Oh, so 2 points for him.
Bikes jumped up there, size 2, so they can fit 2 in a cube, and he's going to clear shot. I'm going to try and get this brood guard that's been eluding me, but
Be the 3rd guy going.
yeah, well, I reckon he's still going to elude me. 4th guy.
Yeah.
4th guy to try. 4th time's the charm, as they say. Here we go.
Not great, but you've got an 8 and a weight of fire to do. So.
Okay, so let's do the weight of 5 first. Of course.
And then the 8. 3 hits. I've got armor 1, so I'm surviving on 5s. Oh! I'm alive. I don't even need the 8s.
Unbelievable.
He's soaking it.
is living a charm life. I think the blue dice have been responsible for.
Is it possible to be an MVP by just surviving?
Just lying on the floor, just with bullets in, like, he's making an outline of him in bullets. Guess what? 5th time's the charm. The leader is going to clear shot him with 6 dice. Let's see if there's. I'm going to get some different dice out of the bag, and they're still white ones though, sadly, and see how they go. Right, 6 dice. Unbelievable.
These are new dice as well.
This is just the worst.
Well, I only need to save one. Come on. Yes!
You know what they say about it's not about re-rolling, it's about skill factor. Okay, 5 different guys have shot him with like 6 dice.
Your enforcers need to go back to school, mate.
That is not just a skill issue.
4s is an easy roll. Come on.
He's not coming on the channel again. He's mugging me off for this. We just reckoned there's about 25 dice worth at least of shots gone onto that target with a shoot 4. Okay.
This Thrall's going to stay where he is because he's doing his job.
Oh yes. Okay.
And the brood mother though. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, was that a forward observer fight?
Moved into the wrong place.
I certainly did. Oh,
Right. I am size 2, so I'm bigger than you. So it gives me 4 dice. I've moved in, it gives me 5 dice. I fight on 5s, unfortunately. But I do have AP 1.
I'll be surviving it probably. Let me just check my stats.
Okay, here we go. 5s. Why am I only on 5s? I should hit on 4s. I'm a big beastie. Anyway, 5s. Oh! Ho, ho, ho! 2 8s in
I'm
there.
saying nothing about this dice
I
rolling.
missed with those, and I don't have any frenzy, but it is 5 hits, and I negate your armor.
Okay,
you are
so
surviving on 3s.
and you did 5.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! I think this is a dead forward observer. Here we go.
Oh, he saved 2 at the minute,
2. Let's not roll the 2.
and then the 8. He
So
saves
3,
3. He takes 2
2.
wounds.
Oh!
He's a puny human. It's enough.
The forward observer is dead. Guess it. Oh.
I'm gonna feed him to my children.
Yeah.
Feed him to my little ratty pups.
Deary me. It's not been a great turn 2 at all for me. It's not been good at all. Okay, so end of the turn. The rats are up. Are they up 14, did you say?
12 points.
12 points to my 6, and they are in a very strong position. You've got 2 uninjured brood guard right in my lines. You've got a brood mother there, and then you've got your... In fact, all your big units are kind of unhurt.
I've lost mostly stalkers. I've only lost stalkers, really.
And we've got an ongoing fight there. The jet bikes are
You've got a
hiding
lot
at the
left
back.
still. You've got some big fellas. You've got your Nova Shock, your 2 missile launchers, and your leader left.
And
So.
sadly, they're not missile launchers. They are just rifles. Yeah. Turn 3.
Right, let's see. Ooh. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm not under half strength.
Right. I'm definitely keeping the expectations.
Well, I don't think we need the fight. The splat's quite nice, so I'll keep these ones.
Just double checking my splat.
The shoot might be good. Oh, another dice. That might be good.
3. Guess what I'm shooting? So, my boss here is going to try and shoot that brute guard, who clearly must die now. Must die. Because I'm going to use my splat, because he's got a tag weapon. And I'm going to put some extra dice on it as well. Because he's infuriated me. The boss is going, this is how it's done, lads. And, well, we'll see.
Extra die.
Oh, really?
Yes. So 3, height, clear shot,
2
2
extra
extra
dice.
dice, weight of fire 3.
Jesus.
4.
There's still a lot of misses.
Yeah.
So you can only wait 5-3 right now, can't you? Because there's 4 misses there.
Okay, so weight of fire 3.
But 2 8s now.
And then 2 8s.
Oh, and another 8. And another 8. I think this is it.
So
2,
1,
4,
2,
6, 7. Right, well,
That'll do.
I'd save 1 with my armour.
Okay, so 6.
Arriving on 5, 6 survives required. Oh, here we start.
Oh
It's
no.
got 2. No, he is taking, what was that? 4 wounds, which is enough to kill him.
You know what? I feel like I've won now by killing that thing. So
Is that right? Is that right?
It really doesn't matter now for the rest of the game, because my secret mission was to eliminate Broodguard A. Broodguard B is still uninjured over here. But... Who's gonna go?
I think it's going to be this dude. He's going to go whoop.
Oh, right,
1
okay.
and 2 into here.
Yep.
And then he's going to fire onto him.
Right.
3 dice. Oh, actually, geez, that's a decent hit.
That's the second time you've done a decent hit with him as well.
I need to get that out of the way. Sorry, I didn't move them because I thought it was going to be such a boring roll. 3 hits.
Yeah, he saves on 3.
It is AP 3, so.
Oh, well, it's always armor on there. So he survives on 3s though. So.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh, we got an 8.
Got an 8. He wounded him. Wounded him.
Yeah.
And prayed. More important. That really changed up the game actually, because I was not really expecting that much success to try and pray him. 3 dice. Normal sort of shot. I have hit.
This is the shoot dice through the window.
So he will have to make a survive, but normal sort of shot. I have hit.
This is the shoot dice through the window.
So he will have to make a survive, but more importantly, he's on prey now.
Okay, so 3 dice on 4s.
Oh, he's taken a wound!
This is not going well. Taking a wound from 1 hit. Why dice? Damn you!
3 dice base, prey, wounded, moving in gives me 6 dice.
Yikes.
You will be on 4 for your size.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I'm on 7 dice. We've got smash as well.
Like,
I am AP 1, so that would take you down to just 1 armor as well.
right, I'm surviving on 3s.
I'm getting on. They are all bar 1 hits. 3, 6, 7 hits on him. And you got 1 armor, so you've got to save 6 basically.
Oh well, 8s. We've got an 8.
Oh,
so
we've saved 4.
No,
Save
it's
4.
not
It's
enough.
going to do 3 wounds. And you only got 2, I think, anyway, isn't it?
Smashing the 7 dice and the prey did its job there, and it absolutely whooped him. So Jetbike's moved up to try and clear shot that Broodguard. It's been inspired by his boss, shown how it's done. Let's see if he can do it.
Whiffs, he can always. If he whiffs. If he whiffs, of course he's going to whiff. 2.
So I'm saving 1 with my armor.
Yeah.
5. Yeah, he saved it.
2 dice. Try again.
So yeah, 5 dice.
Oh,
It's still the same.
I
What
cannot.
are your guns firing?
Cannot.
I mean, they're tag rifles. Are they just laser quest rifles?
I think that is the problem.
Oh, he's done a wound though.
Oh, goodness,
that's a good question. Do I use it? I am. I'm actually gonna use my extra activation to try. No. Wounded.
Well, he's wounded, so that is something. Took a shoot dice to do it, like, grr, arg.
With 2 knives.
Here comes 2 knives, running through the trees.
Right, 4 dice for moving in, hitting on 4s. You surviving?
Surviving on 4s, yep.
Oh, 2 knives goes in with a big one. He gets 3 hits. Go 2 knives.
Well, my traditional roll of 3 1s is going to come up, I think.
He's
2
wounded.
saves, he's wounded.
Wounded.
So the other Jetbike's going to move forward and try and finish off the Broodguard. Not sure. Let's see.
Oh, that's about a hit. 3 hits with an 8 and weight of fire 1, which we forgot
So,
before.
Weight fire 1.
Oh, 2 8s. Oh, he's getting a bit toasty now.
5 now.
Just 1 survive, but it is an 8. 2 survives and an armor. It's going to do 2 damage. That's enough to kill him.
Has left me horribly vulnerable for that night terror, but the Broodguard's gone. Another moral victory for the enforcers, and that's all we're surviving off. So he's jumped down, 2 knives his buddy, and trying to finish this guy off.
So 6 dice, friend moving in and wounded on 4s. All pretty good with an 8. 5 hits.
I'm surviving on 4s.
Oh,
no.
he is toast.
Thralls charged across into my leader, who is prayed and injured, so this is bad news, I think, possibly. So the guy with the rifle tried his best, but a terrible roll again. Surprise, surprise. Only one success, and he got kebabbed. Oh dear. Thrall Swarm. I do hate Thralls so much. 7 dice is coming at my leader now, who is... you know what, he might fight back. Why not? He can't survive very well, so...
It's fights on 5s and survives on 4s.
Yeah. I roll 3s and 2s, though. Oh, he went down swinging. Well, he didn't go down because he actually put the Thrall down. He rolled no hits and he rolled 2, so yay!
So yeah, 7 dice, no hits, and a dead Thrall, but no victory points, unfortunately.
No.
For you,
A moral victory. So, with 2 more successes, that Stalker is dead. Hooray!
No!
Mother's about to do something.
Broodmother's going to do something nasty. She's going to go 1, 2, 3 and take out the preyed bike, hopefully.
Oh no.
So
my bike will survive because they're terrible at fighting.
right, I am moving in, and
Yeah.
you are prey, but you do have a friend. So I'm going to go 5 dice. You're going to 4. I am fighting you on 5s.
Oh, you know what? I might fight you then if you're on 5s.
Yeah. You won those dice. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yep. Me fighting.
I don't know.
So 4 at the minute with an 8. 4 hits. I am AP 1, which will get through your armour, I think.
And I am on... I should have survived.
said you
I'm
were
so going to
fighting.
fight. I should have survived because I've got resilient 1, but I forgot about that. So I'm on 6s.
You're fighting on 6s?
Yeah.
Why didn't you survive?
Because I was flush with success of my other guys who fought. Look, that's none.
He's toast.
Yeah, he is.
Broodmother has capitalised on my poor decision making. That is a skill issue, and has killed that bike. End of the round, and I only have left a lockdown leader, a Pathfinder with a pistol, and a biker left. But more importantly, with models stood on the victory points and the death of all of that.
Well, that was convincing. Final score was 22-11. Oh.
Well, I'm happy. It's been a long time since I rolled any dice in anger.
Yeah.
And it took a little while, a bit rusty on the old Deadzone, but it came back pretty good.
Yeah, we did have a few little camera malfunctions, so we might have missed a couple of dice rolls, but they generally would have been missing me rolling 2s and 1s.
You did 2s and 1s and me rolling 8s, yeah.
Yeah, the blue the blue dice, curse those blue dice. The white dice are getting retired because they are not performing well. But I could not cope. Once you got into my lines, I could not cope with the volume of rats. And that chem spitter throwing prey out.
Yeah, it did well.
It actually killed a couple of things as well, didn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think it wounded some stuff, but it put prey on about 4 different models, and that counted. On
Really
your Nova
did.
Shock, on one of your jet bikes, on your leader,
Definitely.
on one of the Pathfinders. Yeah, it was. I think it did pretty well, actually. And if we'd have had another round and the Broodmother hadn't been there, it would have gone in and probably made a mess of your jet bikes as well.
Well, I think I only had 3 models left at the end, didn't I? So, I think it was pretty convincing. The Pathfinders, they are lovely shoot models, but, they get them into combat and they're fragile.
A bit fragile, aren't they? It's funny because they survive on 4s, which is good, but because whoever's attacking you is usually getting extra dice. That's the advantage, is by moving in or a friend or something, isn't there? So,
and by kind of pinning them down, you kind of take it away their biggest strength, which is the ability to get up high and shoot things.
Yeah.
So once they get 2 or 3 people piling in, they are not going to last long. That was a really enjoyable game. It felt like a really quick game. I don't know. It felt like quick game.
It usually is, isn't it?
Yeah.
You had fast stuff. I had fast stuff, so it probably was fairly quick.
Yeah. Frenetic. It's still,
Yeah. None of us went for the 2.0. I was going to, but I never quite had enough move dice to get up there.
And you know what? I had plans to move my missile launcher on
I was
there.
expecting your jet bike to jump on it.
And you know what? I got just distracted by shooting stuff.
Yeah.
Which is, you know...
Because if he got up there, I would have struggled to get to him. Well, it would have taken 2 rounds to get to him.
Yeah.
And then even then, it would be almost a one-on-one.
I think it's an easy trap to fall into, especially with a shoot-heavy army.
Yeah.
To kind of just lean into the shoot, and you saw me get obsessed with that brood guard. And
you probably didn't need to. No. Yes, you were very unlucky, but you ended up spending like 4 or 5 models.
I think 5 models, and then the leader again the following turn. Then
whereas you probably could have taken out a couple of other models.
Yeah.
With all of that shooting.
I feel a little bit aggrieved that my indirect from my forward observer missed 2 knives, and I really
2 knives survived. That's we haven't made
survived.
enough of this. Actually, he usually dies like first thing.
Yeah.
If you ever name a model, he's usually the one who gets targeted.
And he did well as well, I think.
No, he didn't. He had the LARP knives. I think he wounded a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a moral cheerleader though.
Yeah,
for the other guy who kept pulling in behind him and kept finishing off.
Come on, mate. Come on.
I've got 2 knives.
And the other guy's saying, I've got 1 real knife. Call out a knife.
Yeah. Oh, well, Enforcers did not get it done today. A win for the Veer-Myn. Well done. And hopefully you'll see more from the channel. Maybe more from this guy. I don't know. I might, drag him over here. But we're going to try and do some other stuff other than Deadzone as well.
We're still going to do some Deadzone though, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was just saying to you before, it's still my favourite skirmish game.
Yeah.
All these years later, I've played many skirmish games. It's still my favourite game. I love everything about it. The cube system is just really gets my board game itch scratched. Definitely, yeah. Is that the right phrase?
It sounds disgusting. I don't want to ever hear you say that again.
Okay.
I'm sitting too close to you.
Yeah, definitely. We need to consult.
I don't want to scratch this.
Maybe we need to see a doctor about some cream for that. It burns! It burns! Right.
And on that note,
we will leave you with our little outro, and we'll see you soon. Take care. See ya.
bye. That cube is on fire.
Ugh.